I'll look on that. It's hard to see, you said?
Well, it's so bright I can't tell if it.
It's on.
If you want to check on your phone when it pop up. Nigga just blind right now.
I'm not seeing it on the calm.
All right, calm. All right, Shalom. We're going to start off by giving all praises
to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, HaChodesh.
Yahweh is the true, holy, and powerful name of Heavenly Father. Bahasham meaning in the name. Yahushai is the true, holy, and powerful name of His only begotten Son, who is the Savior of the nation of Israel. Starting off with the elect within the nation of Israel. Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as your Israelite foreigners scattered abroad that may look like the nations where you've been scattered to, but are Israelites. And we also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing out this word in all sincerity and the truth. All right, we're the brothers from the Great Millstone branch out in Des Moines, Iowa, coming back at you with another lesson inspired by the Holy Spirit, Harakak Wadash. And as you see in the title, it says full access to all things, all right, or full access to everything, something along those lines. And that's what the Lord is going to grant us. All right, if you want to grab Isaiah, I think it's the 51st chapter, Captive Exile.
Calm.
Just mentioning certain things in the spirit, man. Like, here it is, we're in this captivity. If you want to go places, you got to get permission from a license and the passports and all this permission to go do this and that and the third and X, Y, and Z. In reality, we're kings, man. There's a certain amount of sovereignty that we're supposed to have and that the Lord is going to grant us when He returns. All right, you ain't gonna need no fucking passport to go to this nation or this country. To get a fucking
female. Yeah, you got the passport bros. They get a passport, you know what I'm saying? They use their little 2-week vacation and they go to fucking the DR someplace, all right, and try to get on some women in a club, man. Like, that's the movement now. You know what I'm saying? And the brother said, we kings, Lord's will, we are the elect. We're gods that created the earth. Yeah. And we're subject to fucking paying bills and rent and going to a job and working for the basis of the nations. But so, like, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, that's it. So, we pretty much bound in this society, man. And the Lord is going to give us a sovereignty and a freedom that we haven't had, all right? Just the ability to move freely without worrying and this and that and the third and getting permission and everything like that. That's what we're going to be given. That's what wisdom is going to bring us, all these things. As King Solomon said, man, wisdom, she was the mother of all these things, of the rulership, of the scepters, of the riches, of the everything else that you can think of, man, but we'll hit that precept.
This is Isaiah 51 and verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose.
Right, and we're in captivity and we're in exile, all right? So we're in slavery, okay? And we're outside of our land. I mean, it says live, but it ain't. Let's see if it's... That'd be crazy, bro. I hear that. Face all in the screen. All right, so we're in slavery, okay? And we're outside. Okay, so I gotta end the stream. Oh, wait, now it's going back. I mean, it's sad. All right, well, yeah, we'll just keep that. Yeah, it ain't no heat getting to that. No sun getting to it.
Nah, it should be straight.
Kanye Salaki, the phone overheated, so we just reconnected to the same stream. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and read that precept.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed.
Right, so just going back into, what we was talking about, man, us being in captivity, all right, being exiled, not even in our own land, right? It says, but the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose. And as a matter of fact, when you read that in the other translations, man, it actually goes in because it tells you how we're going to be set free.
I got the NLT right here.
Kind of.
Isaiah 51 and 14, it says, soon all you captives will be released.
That's right, man. So we're finna be released. All right, and it starts off with our Lord returning, all right, getting us out of this captivity and out of this flesh, okay, to where we won't be able to sin anymore. All right, that's when we'll really receive the freedom. All right, the true sovereignty is once we're, free from sin, and that's what our Lord is going to bring. It says in the book of Malachi that He's coming with healing in His wings. So this is what the Lord is going to bring.
To those that fear His name.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it starts with. That's who the Lord is coming to free. All right, two-thirds got to die here in America. All right, the wicked, they got to be purged out. All right, but it says soon all you captives will be released. Soon will be released from the chains of darkness, being these bodies. All right, and we'll have full access to the spirit.
Yeah.
Full access to the spirit, man. This is just this wisdom that we got is a down payment, man. An earnest down payment, man.
That's right.
All right, but when Yahweh Shai comes, we're gonna get the fullness. We're gonna get it all. All right. It says imprisonment, starvation, and death will not be your fate. All right, because it says that he had not appointed us unto wrath, but to obtain salvation through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So all we gotta do is stay focused on them. We can't get distracted by this bullshit. Like the rest of these people, they all caught up in the Super Bowl. All right, they all caught up in Club Shay Shay and caught up in all these different shits, man. I mean, we caught a little bit of the Super Bowl, whatever the case, but our mind is not encapsulated in these things, man. We looking for something. We looking for the kingdom, man. All right, when we pressing towards that mark, and we got to keep that same energy, man, on a day-to-day basis. All right, because he's coming quickly. Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. Okay, that reward is beyond anything that we can even imagine, man. Or even saying that we're gonna own the earth. The reward is greater than that, than just the earth. You know, in my Father's house is many men. We can't even wrap our mind around what the Lord has prepared for them that wait for him, man. Go ahead.
Can I back you up with
sir.
you real quick? This is Colossians 3:1. If you then be risen with Yahweh Shai, seek those things which are above, where Yahweh Shai sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Let's see that we storing up, as it says in the book of Matthew, store up your treasure in heaven where moth and rust doeth not corrupt. We're not investing into this world like the rest of these people are, even Israelites. There's Israelites that's investing more into this world than they are into the kingdom, man. They got a little bit of a following, and now they investing into the world. Now they're marriage counselors, right? Now they got their own website. Yeah, see, Sakari, they had a whole fucking promotion for their so-called Passover, man. All right, selling tickets, weekend of events, performers, right? Only people that can get in is if you subscribe to the website. If you in the Sakari University, pretty much if you already been giving us money, then you're eligible. All right, on top of the active members, you know what I'm saying? But if you already been, so that's gonna what? That's promotion to, okay, well, let me get into Sakari University so I can go to the Passover. Or let me subscribe, you know, use the promotion code Deacon or Gorilla, right? So, and get on the website, CZYN website, so that I can go to the, that's more money coming in. That show you where their mind is at, man. I was meditating on a lesson. You could tell a lot about a person by their Passover, or you could tell a lot about a so-called prophet by the Passover that they keep, man. Okay, we keeping the same type of Passover that Yahweh Shai kept. These other people, they're keeping the so-called Passover they're keeping. It's a commercial, man. All right, they got a commercial advertisement. All right, and it's to bring in what? More members, make more money. It shows you where their mind is at. But when you look at the Great Millstone Passover, starting with the apostles and the elders, it's solemn, it's humble, it's serious. All right, we're lowly. Okay, we're in fear. Apostles always talk about, you know, the fear that comes around the Passover time, especially Pastor Rakah. You know, we in a whole different mentality than the rest of these other groups, man, and the rest of these other camps. But go ahead. Our mind is somewhere else, man. Our mind isn't here. All right, our heart, our affection is in the heavens, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahweh Shai and Yahweh. So that's right. Well, let me read the next verse. When Yahweh Shai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. So there you go right there, man. So there's a glory that awaits, man. And like the brother was speaking, you know, like, look, man, we looking for way greater. We were looking for better. And it had me think about this precept. Hebrews chapter 11, I'm going to start at 14. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. And this is the point, verse 16. But now they desire a better country, that is in heavenly. Wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared for them a city. Right? So our forefathers, man, they were passing through, they were pilgrims, all right, passing through the different, places they were in and so on and so forth, man. Just this temporary life here on earth, all right? They were passing through, but they had a desire to a better country. All right, in the book of Second Ezra, man, it says, in that city dwelleth all good things. And as we're going into, man, through the Spirit, the Lord is going to give us access to all those things, man. All right? You're going to have access to everything at your hands in righteousness, man. Whether it be women, whether it be any riches.
Bro, the food, the incense, anything that you can think of. In the book of Psalms, it says, ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Let me read this, Bible Kushah. This is Revelations 2:25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. What do we have already? This wisdom, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, this faith. Because that's what's going to bring us into our kingdom. Hold fast, hold tight, let it not go, right? It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. We're going to have power over everything on the earth. Over everything that you see, everything that you don't see, the Lord is going to grant us power over that. It's going to grant us authority over that. Real quick, this is Revelations 21:7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. All things belongs to us, okay? All things belongs to us, and it starts with this word. This word is so important, all right? And mercy has already been extended to us in the form of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It says, seeing that ye have this ministry, ye have received mercy, therefore we faint not. How can we faint? When plenteousness is made ready. Right? When immortality is prepared, paradise is opened onto us. All we have to do, going back into this Revelations, the 2nd chapter, is hold fast that which we have already. We already got it. We already got the crown. We just got to hold fast onto it and let no man take it. Back in Revelations 2:27, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. Joint heirs with Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. Joint heirs with Yahweh Shai Mashiach. And don't get no higher than that. Niggas talking about high value so that they can have access to some Instagram bitch that's been ran through and she can't even pair bond, right? Bitch been ran through and all type of, she done been gangbang. She got her face blasted. She been getting her face blasted since she was fucking 14 years old, man. All right, and you put all this work and all this labor in to become so-called high value in this world just to deal with some harlot, man. Just to deal with these sluts that'll let some a nigga that don't have that status hit, man. She let niggas that don't got no status hit. And you putting all this labor to pretty much have access to a passport, all right, and some hoes.
Yeah, this bitch been doing fucking one night stands her whole life. Then your ass is sitting there looking stupid and invested all this time into her. That's why, man, at the end of the day, man, this ain't it. Like it says, arise and depart. This is not your rest.
It is polluted.
It is polluted, man. Everything's polluted. The women, the relationships, everything like that is polluted, right? You know, you might get a chick, she might be decent. She still got the mindset of the serpent, you know, or she got the spirit of another man on her, you know, that you're dealing with. It's like all this shit's polluted, man. That's why it's like going back to that Hebrews that we was reading. Look, our forefathers, man, they were looking for something greater. Even King Solomon, man, at the peak of his kingdom, all his riches, man, he was like all this vanity and vexation of spirit, man, you know, because it wasn't the kingdom, all right? It wasn't what we're about to inherit. You know, so anything less than that, bro, it's like I I'll get up in the morning and I'll say I have a list of different things. I have affirmations, as they say it in the world, right? That I'll mention, you know, look myself in the mirror and say these different affirmations, you know, and so on and so forth. And then at the end of it, I got another sticky note on my mirror, which has that Hebrews that we just read. You know, hey, don't settle for this place, man. You know, don't settle for this place, man. There's something that's greater, that's prepared for us. The Lord has greater prepared for us. If you look at whether it's the status or anything that can seem desirable in this society or different lifestyles that these different individuals have, they got that in all wickedness, man. All right. What do you think the Lord is going to give unto his servants whom he loves in righteousness? If a wicked individual can have these different things, right? Look at what Esau's been given, man.
Yeah.
And he's the most wicked of all the heathen, right? He is the wicked, as the scriptures talk about, right? And look, he has the dew of heaven. So if the Lord has granted him, and this is niggas a whole pedo, blood drinking serpent, right?
He hates him.
And he hates him, but yet he has been given the earth. What is he going to give to his servants that love him? That's why the scripture says, eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard what the Lord has prepared for them that love him and that wait for him, man. And we have to keep our mind on that look, the Lord is going to far outdo anything that we can even imagine. All right. That's a precept in the book of Isaiah that says pretty much, man, before you ask, the Lord is going to be granting it unto you, man. You know, you might be thinking like, man, I wish I had a whole damn tub full of black copal oil just to bathe in. And then next thing you know, you got one of your servants coming saying, hey, you know, we got the heathen from Moab. They just came in a couple, they 10 miles out, something like that. They're bringing all this and that and the third of you riches. All right, the scriptures talk about that in the book of Isaiah about how the glory of the Gentiles, roughly paraphrasing it, shall be brought unto thee, man. So everything's going to be freely given unto us, as it says in the book of Romans. Can I hit this real quick? This is Romans chapter 8 and verse. I'm gonna jump to a verse you just quoted and then jump down. Romans 8 and 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. It says, and if children, then heirs.
We are the children. We're his sons, and as sons, all right, we're the heirs.
Right.
This belongs to the Lord. He created this, man. This is his creation. This belongs to him, and he's gonna give it to us,
man.
All right, as it's gonna say as we go into it, man. This is going to be ours. Everything, not the shit that you see right now, man. All right, not the concrete. Yeah. Okay, not these fucking houses. We want real estate in heaven. Okay.
The Garden of Eden, look, the Garden of Eden,
paradise.
That belongs to us. See the land over there, the promised land. That was the Garden of Eden, Idan, right? Right now it's a fucking desert.
Crescent.
It's a desolate, yeah, the fertile crescent, right? Right now it's a desolation. But in the book of Ezekiel, man, it talks about, bro. It talks about how the land is gonna pretty much revive, bro. It's a it's a desert over there. They got one of the biggest deserts over there towards Saudi Arabia. I forget the name of the desert, but they call it like pretty much like the desert of emptiness, some shit like that, you know. But all that is gonna be greenery, plush, and everything, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that precept.
Ezekiel?
Yes,
Ezekiel. I got it, I believe. 36?
I think so.
Ezekiel chapter 36, I'm gonna start at 33, points in 35. It says, thus saith the Lord power in that day. Start up.
Jump to 8 and then to 12, and then we can jump down.
36 and 8.
Come on, Baba Kushah.
Ezekiel 36 and 8. But ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches, and yield your fruit to be to my people of Israel.
Right. So this shows you that the true people aren't in that land, because right now it's cursed. All right. It rains in certain parts of that land, man. It rains half an inch a year. That is cursed. You know the amount of resources and money that they have to spend just to bring in water. So
the kibbutz, it's called the kibbutz. They have to they have to import. Trees. Yeah, they have to import vegetation.
And then on top of that, it's like because it doesn't rain, so they pull water from out of the I think it's the Red Sea, which is salt water. So then they have to go through this filtration system to remove all the salt out the water, and then they have to re-put the minerals in the water, and it takes about 6 months just to be able to use that water. All right. So they spend billions just to be able to be in that land to have it habitable for the amount of people that's there, and so on and so forth. You could look up these different processes, man. It's called like desalination that they have to do because it's so desolate. That land is cursed. But it says back in that Ezekiel that the brother read, it says that you can read it again, Baba Kushah?
Ezekiel 36 and 8. But ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel.
Israel. So when the Lord's people are in that land, right?
Yeah.
Through the deliverance that the Lord promised, right? Then that's when that land is going to yield forth its fruit again. That's when it's going to go from being a desert to the Garden of Eden again. And that's ours. All right? That's ours, man. You know, we're going to get that back. All right? Go ahead.
It says, for they are at hand to come. Just you said can keep reading down, right?
Yep.
It says, "For behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown." And it's actually sad just thinking about it, because we have a spiritual connection with our land, with that land, because it's our land. So even just thinking about how desolate that place is sad, man. Even the whole earth in itself, but especially our homeland, it's it's dry. There's bastards in our land, like the brother just quoted, devouring it, man. Being Bati boy. They say they don't even need tunnels in that land. Yeah, out here in New York, they got tunnels, and they're being weirdos and they're being freaks. But there, they just do it openly, man. They do it in the synagogues, man, and so on and so forth. New beaches and sodomite parades, man. All right. In our land, the Holy Land, that's why this earth needs to be rocked with nuclear missiles, man, including the land of Israel. But Israel will be brought back from the sword, and it'll be inhabited again. It said that they shall build the desolate places thereof, and they shall plant vineyards. Lord's will, we can get that in the book of Amos, man. That's another thing too. We don't have access to a fucking to Slakia. We don't have access to vineyards. Okay, our own vineyard. We're gonna know where our food comes from. We're gonna know where our fruit comes from. It's not gonna have pesticides or herbicides sprayed all on it, man. All right, our water is not gonna be sold to us in measure. We don't have to go to our enemy for the want of all things. That's the condition that we're in. That's how low we are, man. You gotta buy your water in a fucking plastic bottle, and they take out and they strip it of the minerals, and they put atrazine in it. All right, chemically trying to castrate your ass, man. That's the condition that we in. How can you fucking be comfortable with Federal Reserve notes with the devil's face all on the money, man? All right, and you bragging about money and how you not broke and how you in a Hellcat. All right, but the motherfucking money that you stacking up, that nigga murdered your people, man. And you bragging about having that a bunch of FRNs in your pocket, man. All right. But continuing on, is Ezekiel 36:10, "And I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the cities shall be inhabited, and the way shall be builded."
Man, bro, and man, I can't wait for all our people to be righteous in our land, peace. Man, this is what the Lord is gonna do for us, man. Like this is gonna be glorious, bro. And this is what we're waiting on. This is what the hope has been in from the beginning, since even during the time of Jude. It said how Enoch, he prophesied of Yahushua coming with his thousands and thousands, right? The return of our Lord to restore these things unto us, man.
I got something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Haggai 2:9, "The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former, saith the Lord of hosts. And in this place will I give peace, saith the Lord of hosts." And man, we getting older, all right? Me and this brother, man, getting old in Babylon, man. All right, we still young, but at the same time, at this age, that we're at, we still, we approaching 30 or whatever, but peace is just so important, man. Yeah. Peace at this point, we just want peace. We just want peace, man. We don't want nothing to come and disrupt our peace and the flow, that in the groove that we getting in, man, of just growth and pushing towards the kingdom. In the kingdom, there's not going to be no disruption of peace, man. We're not going to have to worry about Gog and Magog after 1,000 years. They try to come out of a cave with Iron Man suits and they burn it. We not there, like Nate was pushing. We're not going to have to worry about nothing. Psalms 144, it says there shall be no complaining in our streets. We're not going to have a care in the world. All right. You think of T-Pain, he got that song, The Good Life, right? That's the real good. Oh, the brother quoted it. In our city, in our kingdom, it says, wherein dwelleth all good things. But the only way to get into that kingdom, we have to cross this dangerous path. So narrow that only one can go in there at. Water on one side, fire on the other. And this is the path that we're walking right now. We're on the path to this glorious kingdom where there's no complaining. We're on the path to this glorious kingdom where there's thrones that await us, crowns and scepters that await us. All right. We're going to have jewelers making jewelry specifically
Bro.
for us. Everything's gonna be tailor made, man.
That's gonna be
100% cotton, 100% linen, 100% everything.
Man, hey, like the high priest garment that Aaron wore on the Day of Atonement, you can read it being described in Sirach, the latter chapters where it goes into our famous forefathers, right? But then it describes that garment, bro. It says it was to the beauty of the eyes, man. All right, it was to the beauty of the eyes, bro. He had a crown that said the Holy of Holies on it, bro.
Man.
But then it just describes, it says how it was like the embroidery of it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
You know,
Laced with the blue, the red, the purple. It's all royal colors, man. The gold.
The Lord decked them out. He decked out, you know, the priests.
He took care of his people, just like when Solomon was in rulership. Everybody was taken care of, man. The armor bearer looked, the cupbearer and the doorman they look like kings. They made other kings look like welfare cases, man. and they're servants to King Solomon. So how much more when, what did Yahweh Shai say? He said, there's one greater than Solomon, right? Yahweh Shai is going to return. He's going to set us up. Yahweh Shai is going to set us up, man. It's all, you know, the sacrifice that he did. All right. It's because of him. Going back into that Romans, it's because of him we join back to the Father. That's because of what he did. Nothing that we did or doing. All right. It's all because of what Yahweh Shai did. He brought us back unto the Father. And it says that he made us kings and priests. Right. In the book of Revelation said he made us kings and priests, man. That's how we going. That's how we gonna get everything that we talking about through Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Let me go back in Ezekiel.
I'm gonna grab this real quick. Isaiah 53 and verse 11. He shall see of the travail of his soul and shall be satisfied. Speaking about what Yahweh Shai went through, by his knowledge of my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. So Yahweh Shai, he justified us. It says in the book of Romans, I believe it's the 5th chapter, but it says that we shall be saved from wrath through him, through his blood. Right, but verse 12, therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death. Right, but it says he shall divide the spoil with the strong. So everything that he's been given, which is all things, he's going to divide it with his servants. Going back into that Romans the 8th chapter that we still holding, man. You know, so the Lord is going. He's the one that's given us these things. You know, here you can have this. Here you can have that. You know,
he's giving us the access,
bro. Yeah, great. We have access, granted access through Yahweh Shai,
and it all starts with this word. And we have access to this word, this knowledge and wisdom and understanding through him. Revelations the 5th chapter says, blessed is he that was able to unseal the book. All right. He's the one that given us this access. Wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. Therefore, ye kings of the people honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. How did we get access to the wisdom? Yahweh Shai Mashiach and the sacrifice that he made, man. And that's what the Passover is about. The Passover is not about the debate that you had. We're going to commemorate the year anniversary when I debated such and such. That's literally what the nigga said. Yeah, we're going to have performances. We're going to have a buffet. You can have your own personal waitress. That's not what the Passover is about, man. You fucking people say that with Israel, man. Right now, as a camp, we reading through Chronicles, man. And you niggas, man. It's the same niggas. Who was it, man? I just was reading it. He throw all them damn Edomites off the Amaziah, man. Fucking throw all the Edomites off the cliff. All right, he killed 10,000 in the war. Then he got another 10,000, threw them off the cliff. Then you take their idols, set them up in your house, and you bow down and worship them. And then the prophet comes to him and say, bruh, are you fucking, you know, he's speaking respectfully, but I can only imagine that prophet is one of the brothers, you know, one of the apostles, one of the elders, cussing his ass out, man. But he's like, who made you a Amaziah is like, man, who made you a counselor to the king? It's the king. But nonetheless, it's like, bruh, if that idol was real, why didn't he deliver them Edomites from you throwing their ass off the cliff? But it's the same rebellious fucking, what is it saying, Jeremiah? Sodish. Same sodish ass niggas that we dealing with today. And much worse, man, we seeing they folly be poured out before us, man. All right, but was that it on that? The Isaiah you was just reading? You said divide the spoil?
Yeah. That's it on there. That's good.
Well, I'll finish on this Ezekiel. This Ezekiel 36 and verse 10 now. It says, and I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, even all of it. And the cities shall be inhabited, and the way shall be builded. And I will multiply upon you man.
Yeah, and the Lord, because in the curses, man, it says in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, it talked about how we will build and another inhabit, right? So look, Jake built up these different buildings and everything like that just for an Edomite to come and rest their head in, and then Jake go back to the batios and the ghettos and fucking reservations, the barrios and all that shit, man. You know, but Jake built up this bloody ass city, man. You know, and don't have no rest here, right? But it's gonna be the opposite, man. This is real quick. The book of Isaiah, chapter 61, in verse man, let me see if it was 61. Or no, I want this one. Isaiah 65, but 61 goes in too. But Isaiah 65 and verse 21. And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands.
Yeah.
And that starts off with what, man? The work that's being done right now in the spirit. See, like we used to talk about it a lot, that residual income, right? So here it is, like for instance, Michael Jackson, because of the work that he put in on those certain albums that he put out, even to this day, and that nigga's long
to this day,
he's still getting money off of those songs, off of the work and the labor that he put in the studio and to make those albums, right? To where he's still collecting money off of that. And it's the same thing now. See, the work that we're putting in right now, we're going to be collecting a return from this for millions of years down the line. Trillions of, we're going to be here for eternity. All right, living, you know, for eternity, man. You're going to be on a planet, and you got to believe these things. It's written, you know, in my Father's house of many mansions, bro. It's going to be a time where you're going to be on another planet somewhere. All right, enjoying whatever the hell you enjoying, you know, out there, whatever you built out there, whatever, you know, you got set up out there, you're going to be enjoying that. All right, first and foremost, once again, through the work that Yahweh Shai put in, through the sacrifice that he made, but for the lessons you was doing right now. All right.
Yeah.
You're going to be on a planet somewhere because of the work that you're putting in right now, enjoying that the Lord gave that to you because of what you're doing right now. You know, that's how far out and how, man, great of a magnitude this work is that we're putting in, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I got something for you.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Matthew 25 and 21. His Lord, I start at 20. It says, and so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Man, bro. Authority over many things. Access.
Yes. Full access.
Full access, bro. That's yours. What do you want to do with it? That's yours. The Lord might have, hey, look, that whole galaxy, that's yours. Because it's Yahweh Shai's. Everything that's out here and on earth, in the universe, it's all the Lord's. It's all Yahweh Shai's.
Yeah.
But we ready to divide the spoil with his servants. Like, all right, that galaxy over there, that's you. All right. Hey, King David, that's his whole realm over there. You know? All right, John, the apostle, that's his realm over there. You know? Hey, Yeshaya, all right, that's his planet, his galaxies over there. Like, we believe these things. It's written, man. You know, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. And that's just speaking far out there. You know, that's before we even get the earth in order.
Exactly.
You know?
Just start with the cities, man. Just start with just start with one city that's yours. One city. One whole city is yours. The city that you in. Just imagine that the city that you in, all that land, you ain't even seen all of that city because your ass don't got access. You don't got access. You step on certain areas, they'll fucking hem your ass up, man. You don't have authority to be here. All right, you're not licensed to be here. There's a certain area you go fishing, they'll fucking hem your ass up because you don't have a license to fish there.
Bro.
We don't need no fucking license. We don't need no permits. We don't need no passport. We gonna have diplomatic immunity, man.
Bro, here it is. You can have enough money to buy a plane, but then it's restricted airspace. You can have a boat, all right?
A yacht.
You can have a yacht and be like, you know what, man? I think I'm finna take my ass over to Africa or some shit, man. They will stop your ass. The fucking police, damn police patrol boat will come and pull your ass over in the ocean.
Bruh, you got pulled over in the water, nigga.
You got pulled
in the air.
Is restricted. You can't go here. Do you have the proper fucking
paperwork
documentation and everything? Like, well, no, I mean, this is my yacht. I want to. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. You're still in captivity, pal.
No fly zones.
You know, all this crazy ass shit, man. It's an illusion, bruh.
Taxes, we're getting taxed.
Everybody in
That's all the nigga can look forward to is tax season. All right, and you better do them shit right. You better do them shit right, nigga. You better do them shit right. Yeah. Hey, if you don't do them shit right, motherfucking IRS, boy.
Boy, they don't play.
Them motherfuckers.
They the goons.
Them niggas gonna fucking.
They gonna be at your
email
door.
You, text you, call
nigga,
you.
You gonna switch your number. They gonna have it the first day you switch it. Like them niggas, they will run up.
Niggas
to
gonna
your
find
door.
you, man. Damn goon squad.
They like them Danites. Hey, don't let some angry fellows run upon you. That's the IRS.
Yeah, in the kingdom, we not gonna have to worry about nothing. And we was talking, even access to women. There's women that we dealt with, man. There's women that we dealt with that we no longer have access to.
Yeah, you done did. Hey,
you done did all type of shit. You done flipped this, but you done did all type of shit to
nobody
this bitch,
else should
man.
have that after
nobody else
what you did.
Nobody else should want to have that.
After that,
you shouldn't want to have that. After that, it just happened.
But then it'll be a year later. You run into her. The bitch married, or she done.
That bitch got kids.
She act like nothing happened. It's just this.
That's off. That's off. In the ancient world, man, that shit wasn't. It wasn't like that. It wasn't common, man. Where you just walking past a bitch that like y'all strangers.
Like whoa.
But y'all used to deal. Y'all used to really deal, and y'all just walk past, and she could feel you, and she could, the memories come back in her spirit. She can, whoever the fuck she dealing with. But she has all time. That's off. That's complete. There's brothers that don't have access to their own children, man. There's brothers that don't have access to their own children. I'm talking about the child got his whole face, man. Child got his whole face, his last name, and brothers don't even have access to see his children, to raise his children correctly, man.
If he go pick up his son that look just like his ass, they'll say that he
kidnapped him, bro. I'm taking my son to a fishing trip for the weekend.
Even when them Amber Alerts be coming in, bro, like sometimes it'll be their own father that took them, and then they got a whole Amber Alert out. This like, nigga, I just picked up my son, this bitch being the demon, and now I'm on the Amber Alert list. And like,
bro, the recent one that was out here.
When I was, cat. I saw they had the same last name.
Bro, I'm like,
bro, this
them niggas is real. Yeah, that's a nigga's son, and you put an Amber Alert on it, and he taking his son fishing and shit, man.
No access.
No access to your own children. Women that you used to broke the bitch back, man. You don't even have access to that bitch no more. Or there's brothers that done took a bitch V card, man. Not too many brothers in this vile society. You took the bitch V card. She literally belongs to you for forever till she kicked the can till you die. That's mine till I die. Then she'll be free from my law, right? The law of her husband, right? But then she had, you didn't take her out. You didn't do nothing for Valentine's Day, right? You didn't do nothing for the bitch on Valentine's. She's all on social media comparing all these other dumb bitches, all right, getting flowers and shit. Now she leave you and she's with somebody else. You invested time into this bitch. You done built her up. You done molded her mind. And then she just is able to leave and now you no longer have access to her, man. All right? That's the world that we're living in, and what we're pushing, they're going to demonize us, but we're pushing peace on the planet Earth. Yeah. There's no peace on this earth. There's a war between the genders. Mm-hmm. How is there a war between the genders, man? There's a war between you and the mother of your children. That's a war. That's one of the worst wars ever, man. A baby mama drama. That's a war. You're literally in court battling just to see your child. And it's a win if you get 50-50. It's a win for the man if you get 50-50. All right. That's a win. That's a W. That's a L for the woman, because she's in there. She's trying to take everything. She's trying to take all your. She's trying to take all your money. She wants access to your check, and in exchange, you don't even get to see your
And the
children.
devil will give it to her.
And the devil will fucking give it to her. The
Bro.
serpent will give it to her, and that's why his ass is gonna get kicked out the garden. His ass gonna get chased out the earth.
Well, that's why he ain't gonna be given access to anything. In the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, it says, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the earth with
their
cities."
cities,
So
yeah.
you have no possession. You can't control anything, because look at what you've done with your
Yeah.
control over the earth. Look at how you destroyed the family structures. Look at how you destroyed
The air,
the
nigga.
air, the food, right? Nigga, you can't get rulership, authority, possession over anything because
Nothing.
you destroy it. But what we're talking about is the peace that's going to be given, all right, when we're in authority, when we're in rulership and things are being ordered and done in righteousness, man. You know?
Yeah. This is back in Ezekiel chapter 36 and 11, and I will multiply.
Also, like, let me
Go
finish
ahead,
that
go ahead.
Isaiah. This is back in Isaiah chapter 65 and verse was it 18? No. Isaiah 65 and verse 22 again. It says, "They shall not build and another inhabit, they shall not plant and another eat." For as
And we're not even gonna literally be building.
all right,
We're not gonna be fucking getting no dirt in our fingernails, man.
I got that.
We're not gonna be chopping no shit up. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 61 and 4. "And they shall build the old wastes, and shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations, and strangers shall stand and feed your flocks."
Heathens will be in the field, feeding our sheep, feeding our cattle, taking care of our oxen. All right, and when we go back to that Ezekiel, all that's going to be multiplied. We're going to have all that in abundance. You know how much King Solomon was getting monthly? Just monthly what he was receiving. We're going to surpass the glory of King Solomon. We will. We have eternity. King Solomon was only ruling for 40 years, man. All right? We'll pass King Solomon faster than 40 years. Because we're going to have them building. They're going to be working hard as fuck, man. All right? And then how much more 80 years in? 100 years. 1,000 years into the kingdom. How much we done built. How much we done explored. All right? How much we explored and seen. The Lord is just giving us more and more access. This is going to stretch. It said that he stretches out the curtains as he stretches out the heavens as curtains to dwell in. Roughly paraphrasing. As a tent to dwell in. So he's just going to keep giving us more and more and more access for eternity, man. You know, again, we can't wrap our minds around that. I want that. Yeah. I want something so great that this body that I'm in can't even comprehend. It says that in the book of 2 Ezra. It says you can't comprehend the things promised to the righteous that's to come. But go ahead.
It says, "And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers."
Yeah, shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. All right, they're gonna be, you know, in the fields. They're gonna be making us wine. We're gonna tell them how. We're gonna give them the breakdown. We're gonna have heathens. This nigga was born for that. Like this nigga, his family, his lineage, right? His lineage is they specialize.
Expert.
They're expert
tailors for my clothes.
Exactly.
Or, you know,
jewelers.
Whatever. Yeah,
you know?
Expert jeweler. You know,
Yeah.
like these cats, like from my whole household, like this is what they do.
Yep.
You know,
Cooks.
Bro,
and it's a lineage of cooks, man.
To be experts in every last thing you need.
Wow.
Like nigga is gonna be an expert at making sure that my house is smelling wonderful.
Wow.
This nigga, this is his whole life and thinking about that his whole life to make it is smelling how I want it. Making my clothes the way that they need to be tailored.
Yep.
Making my food how I like it. Making sure that my oranges are the most luscious tasting oranges
Make
ever.
sure them oranges is oranging.
Oranging. Like, you know, like the best, everything, man. Everything is going to be tailored, all right, to our liking. You know? It's one more verse that says, "But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord. Many men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves." Ooh, one more, Salakia. "For your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them.
Everlasting joy, man. You're not gonna be stressed out. You got a woman pregnant, stressing, sweating. All right, you know what? That's nothing. Yeah, I got 20 pregnant right now, and they all taken care of. They not gonna be arguing. They ass not gonna be stressed. They not gonna need no maternity leave.
They ain't finna be jealous over this one and that one,
Right.
and the next one. Z, where you at? What you doing? Restrict a woman, like it says in the book of Genesis, the 3rd chapter. It says your desire shall be towards your husband. All right, and he shall rule over you. When you read it in the NLT, it'll say you pretty much, a woman will desire
to rule over
her husband. So a woman, it's like they want to control over you, what you doing, where you at, this and that and the third. Next ones, they want to have that control over you. They want to restrict your access. That's how they've been brought up in this society.
The
they don't
serpent
want you,
trained her to try to restrict your access.
They don't want you to have access to other women. They don't want you to have access to this and that and the third. They want to restrict you. But in the kingdom, bro, all that is going to be out the door.
No restrictions.
No restrictions. They're going to be fully submissive. You know, that's what's to come. And they're going to love it. All right. They ain't finna be, oh, I'm oppressed because I have to do what you tell me. Nah, all that serpent venom is finna be completely out of them. They're going to be righteous. They're going to love you. All right, fully. They ain't gonna have no eyes for nobody else, and nigga ain't finna walk by and she looking to the side like, damn.
There's not gonna be a nigga on this earth that know how her moan sounds, or know how, you know what I'm saying, how her curves look. She gonna be completely covered.
Nobody else has access to that but you.
Yeah, but you. That now that's a woman right there. That's a wife right there, man. All right. And then you have children. Fuck taking them to a park. You got a whole pond. You got a river.
Bro, I was thinking about
that's yours.
Bro, I was thinking about that a couple weeks ago, man. I was like, man, I would love to take my daughter to the bottom of the ocean to look at the different creatures in the chariot, bro. Like the dream that Elder Damashpa had. I'm like, man, I can't wait until I can just be like, you know, like, hey, you wanna go check out something? Like, where we going, Dad? Watch. I'm gonna show you.
Got all the spots, man. You know all the spots. You know, you take a bitch somewhere.
Put in no requests.
Right.
To fuck, I don't know. I got time off from work.
Yeah. I'm at a PTO. What the fuck?
Yeah, I got a chariot, you know?
That's fucked up.
I gotta, man, I don't know if I got enough money to go travel here and this and that. And bro, those obstacles ain't
sitting next to a nigga on a plane and shit. Ears popping. Fucking ears popping. Goddamn, ask you if you want some cashews for $8. It's a little bag.
They could get a drink, a fucking Tito's shooter this big for $14. Oh,
nah, man, you're gonna have servants on your chariots. Women, you have a bunch of women, your own women.
Yeah. And
they're serving you on your chariot while you showing your children. You taking your children on a little trip through the galaxies, man. All right, you giving them at you. Because that's gonna be through us. Right. You know, I was saying you take a bitch somewhere. How many times this bitch done been here with someone else? All right, or she done been in a better place. That's why that one bitch out here, cheesecake. Well, not that specific bitch, but other, you know, finer women. They done been top class, high level shit.
Well, bitches been complaining about what they men been. Oh, bro, I heard it twice yesterday, which was bugged out.
Comparing.
You know, at work. I'm like, hey, how was your day? You know, I'm making conversation shit like that. She's like, oh, it was good. I'm like, oh, you did something right. Well, you know, I went to the movies. Like, she was sad and shit. I was like, what? You went to the movies, dude? You know, took care of you. Yeah. Like, complaining, you know, because she's comparing it to something else she could have did with somebody else and this and that and the third. So she just settled.
Some shit
she's looking at it like, I just settled and went to the movies, you know. All this shit is backwards, bro. All this shit is out of order, and the Lord is going to bring in order.
He's restoring order,
He's restoring order throughout the earth. He's going to change all these dynamics between men and women in their relationships. It shouldn't even, look, as a man, in the ancient world, if it was a beautiful woman and everything like that, I ain't even got to talk to her. I'm going to her father.
Yeah.
Hey, sir, you know, let's talk about this. And she's not gonna resist.
Yeah.
You know?
She ain't got no choice to resist.
Gonna be, I mean, especially if Audemars Artizat would be those number, man.
Done deal.
It's a wrap. You know, so this is all what we're gonna be given full access to in the kingdom, man. This is why our affection cannot be on the things on this earth, man.
That's right. But this is back in Ezekiel 36 and 11. It says, and I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings. And ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Yea, I will cause men to walk upon you, even my people, Israel, and they shall possess thee, and thou shalt be their inheritance, and thou shalt no more henceforth bereave them of men. So the Lord is going to give us everything, man. He's going to give us our heart's desires, as the scripture says. Say on the right hand of the Lord is pleasures forevermore. All right. Pleasures forevermore. Surely there's a reward for the righteous. There's a reward for what we're doing. The Lord is not unrighteous to forget our work and labor of love. There's a reward for what we're doing, man. All right. And the world is soon to see it. When all hell breaks out loose, they're going to see who the Lord's been dealing with, man. Who the Lord been using, who the Lord been speaking through. Did you want me to jump down on that, though?
I mean, I'm
gonna hit something real quick. This is Ezekiel 36 and 33. It says, thus saith the Lord power, in the day that I shall have cleansed you from all your iniquities, I will also cause you to dwell in the cities, and the waste shall be builded, and the desolate land shall be tilled. All right, we was going in on how that land is desolate and it's going to get nuked, right? But then it's going to be rebuilt, and it's going to be fruitful, and it's going to be a land flowing with milk and honey, right? It says, whereas it lay desolate in the sight of all that passed by, and they shall say, the land that was desolate is become like the Garden of Eden, and the waste and desolate and ruined cities are become fenced and inhabited. I can't wait, but I can. You know, that's an expression, but I am waiting. Ain't nothing else. But I will. There's nothing else to look forward to, man. What else is there to look forward to? Tax season, that's already gone. Before you even get that shit's gone because you're in debt. All right, what else you looking forward to? What, your child going to being a basketball player? All right, or going to college. All right, you send your daughter to college, man, and get freaked out and she comes back with a damn bowl cut. All right, and a girlfriend.
And an STD.
Yeah, and videos of her getting ran through. That, I mean, what? There's nothing to look forward to, man. The divorce, bitch, take everything that you got, man. You know, there's nothing here for us. Arise and depart. This is not your rest.
Yeah, man, this place fucking sucks. And if you don't think so, bro, you suck.
Yeah, nah, you're a part of the problem.
Stay here.
Yep.
You know.
I got something else.
Yeah, you go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 24 in verse 42. It says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. So we on our watch, man. Okay? We on our Habakkuk, I will stand upon my watch. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. Going back into that Revelations, man, he that overcometh shall inherit all things. All things means just that. All things. And the thing about that is, we don't even know what all things is. We don't even know half of all things. We don't know 1% of all things, man. That's how minuscule these brains are. There's mortal bodies that we have, man. We're going to have access to things we can't think about right now. We can't even imagine.
Yeah, I can't even consider.
Yeah, Paul said he couldn't put into words. It's unlawful for him to speak. He couldn't put into words things that he's seen, man. So how much more when the kingdom is established on earth as it is in heaven, the Lord, I don't want Palau.
Bro, there's even on the simplest, bro, there's colors that we physically can't even see right now.
Yeah, everything. Everything is all of our senses is desensitized. Right, we don't taste the same. The food is fucked up. All right, but on top of the food being fucked up, our taste bud, our palate is fucked up. Our taste buds is fucked up. Our hearing is through. Brothers working fucking all these different fucking jobs. All right, loud ass noise machinery. Our smelling is our smell is all of our senses is fucked up. The body is fucked up. The earth is fucked up. You know, his brother Banyo is fucked up, man. And that's why we need salvation. All right, and that's what we teach. We do. What I believe it was Paul. He said we speak things that accompany salvation. You know, concerning you. Roughly paraphrasing, man. That's what we focused on, man. Getting saved up out of here. Why? Because paradise is open onto us. This not paradise, man. Fucking a house. You live in an apartment or a duplex or even a crib. You got a mortgage. All right, which is a death note. Literally, that's what mortgage means, man. Okay, a car. You just have to, paying tags. You gotta get your tags.
And then the shit gonna break down and you gotta pay to get it fixed. And then nobody knows what the fuck is wrong with it. Take it to everybody. Oh, this is probably this.
You pay this nigga and he just tell you he don't know. I pay this nigga $150 to diagnose it. He couldn't even do that. All right. We're not gonna have no fucking car. You gotta go to the gas station.
In Isaiah the 4th chapter, it says it's gonna be a chariot over every dwelling. Over every dwelling, bro. Bro, it says how the chariots, the wings are like gold and silver, bro. Bro, it's gonna be beautiful over your dwelling, anywhere you want to go at any time, at the speed of light. Just like, bro, man, the Lord
spiritual powers,
bro. We ain't even speak on spiritual power, and that's just a whole nother level.
Yeah, man, talk about that access.
That's a whole nother level.
Access to the elements. All right, manipulating the elements, man. That's a different. It said, what manner of man, all right, they seen Yahweh Shai, he stopped the waves, he stopped the storms.
The winds obey
yeah,
him.
what manner of man were the sea and the winds obey him?
Bro, imagine just walking through the forest and the lion just bows down to you, and the gorilla, everything just bowing down as you're walking through.
Yeah, that sounds great, man.
Fuck.
Riding the elephant, man. Not with like a fucking Edomite or a heathen helping you, like Nate, he came in on the horse and he had some Edomite gotta help him and assist him with the shit, man. Nah, it's like, these are my horses. I have a stable of horses. All right, talked about how Solomon, he had chariot cities and shit. Like, he had a city. It's like a closet of chariots.
Right.
But it's a city, though.
Yeah, JB boasting about, like, nigga, my whole
walk-in closet.
Walk-in closet, straight shoe. This type of shoes just in this room. This room is dedicated to this. Like, we had whole cities dedicated to storing certain goods and everything like that. It says how we going to have so much, bro. The Gentiles going to be bringing it in, and we going to go in the old store.
Bruh.
All right. Instead of bringing in the new, roughly paraphrasing, I believe it's in Numbers or Leviticus, man. But we going to have so much coming in. Heathen's going to be bringing you stuff, and it's like, all right, that's going to be put in my storehouse from 10 years ago because I'm still enjoying
10,000 years ago.
I'm still enjoying the stuff that I got the first 3 years in the kingdom. I just now touched the wine. This is 3,000 years down the line. I'm just now touching the wine that the heathens brought on their first trip.
Yeah, when we get rid of Esau, man, we popping bottles, man. We popping bottles. Age, that's 1,000 years. We gonna have some shit age for 1,000 years. BYOB. Bring your own bottle. Everybody bringing some age.
Because that's gonna be a celebration. Because even throughout our history, like, we got different days. It's just where we celebrate the heathen getting their ass kicked, us defeating certain enemies. Like even in the book of Second Maccabees, the last chapter, when we I forget that nigga's name, man. I forget that nigga's name. Was it? Yeah, Nicanor. So when we defeated him, that was a celebration, So when here it is, we celebrated just whooping one or two of these niggas' asses, and it was deliverance of the nations in certain instances, like Purim and whatnot. But how much more the celebration of the eradication
of the wicked
from off the earth? Like, bro, talk about a feast, talk about a celebration, man. That's gonna be wonderful, But this is where our affection, our mind has to be on these things, man.
Keep our eye on the prize,
man. Keep our eye on the prize, man.
Keep your eye single, as it says in Matthews, and say that we press toward that mark in the book of Peter.
That's right.
The high calling. This is a high level, thing that we're involved in. deeper than anything we can imagine. We just gotta, you know, a little grip of what we're actually a part of. But it's deeper than that. It goes deep. It's so deep, man. And just hope to remain a part of it. Just hope to remain a part of it. It's not about how you start, it's how you finish, man. You know, but you got something?
Yep. This is finishing at Romans 8 in verse 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So everything that we got to go through and endure, it's like you can all that we just talked about through the Spirit. Whatever it is I gotta suffer to get to that, then so be it. I don't want to I pray the Lord just gives me the strength to endure it, us to endure whatever we have to endure with integrity and our faith and keeping our faith in him. But if it's gonna get us to that, then hey, let's do it, you know?
Whatever I gotta go through. Whatever I gotta go through, man. Just
as long as I get
keep
there.
the faith. As long as we keep the faith. Yeah, as long as I say it's better to go halted and maimed. You know what I'm saying? As long as we enter into the kingdom, man. However way, as long as I'm in there, I'm in there. And when we in there, ain't no coming down from that spot, man. All right, now's the time to work for our crown, you know, to strive. Say strive for the truth unto death. But we're not gonna be no striving, like the apostles say. There's not gonna be no setting up camp in the kingdom. Now's the time to, you know, to show our faith by our works. Now's the time to show that we're down. Said, blessed is that servant when his Lord comes. Shall find him doing, he shall make him a ruler over all his goods, man. So we don't know when he's coming, so we need to just be constantly doing it. Lord's will, he comes this year, next year. All right. But if he don't come in for another 4 years, we need to still be doing it just in case. You know what I'm saying? Though it tarry, wait for it, for it shall surely come, it will not tarry. In Hebrews, it says, he that shall come will come and will not tarry. The Lord didn't go through all that to not fulfill the rest of these prophecies of him dividing the spoil with the strong. In the book of Isaiah 32, it says that a king shall reign in righteousness and princes shall rule in judgment. All right, the king being Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and the princes is the rest of the elect, starting with King David. Okay, a prince is a ruler. It says that he shall make him a ruler over all his goods. What do you rule now? You can't hardly rule your fucking household. Because if you raise your voice too goddamn loud, the bitch, now you in court with this bitch, man. Okay? Now she's taking your children to her mom's house. All right, you know, and what can you do? You don't rule shit. You got to go to work on Monday. What do you rule? Or you got your own business where you better keep fucking up with you better keep up with that business. You better keep promoting, all right? You better keep promoting the whole armor. You entrepreneur ass niggas, all right? You keep promoting that, man. Otherwise, what? You can fucking fall under the poverty line. Not gonna be none of our people that's in poverty. All right? It's not gonna be no heathen better than the lowest of Jake. The lowest of Jake is gonna be well off. It's going to be rich and wealthy. It's going to be great, man. You know?
This is jumping down to verse 32. It says, he that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? So, man, hey, like it is written, it is our Father's good pleasure
to give us the kingdom.
Man, bro, it is his good pleasure. He wants to give, just like you would with any child that you know is doing right.
I want to give you the world.
I want it. I want to give you everything.
But you can't be spoiled rotten.
Yeah,
that's what happened with Israel.
Wax fat and
kicked.
You know,
fucking spoiled.
You gotta appreciate it. You know, you gotta still honor and respect me and fear my rules and do what I tell you. I can't give you everything and then you acting like an asshole to me and you're not listening to me, whatever the case may be. So the Lord humbled our ass, and he's going to give us new bodies to where we're going to be in perfect alignment and pleasing him.
The humbling is almost over. It's about time to get honored. It says before honor comes humility.
Yeah. So
we're going through that humiliation process right now. But soon we'll be honored. We'll be lifted up. Say, he that is abased shall be exalted, roughly paraphrasing.
That's right.
Can I hit this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, which according to his abundant mercy have begotten us again unto a lively hope by the resurrection of Yahushua Mashiach from the dead. It's all because of Yahushua and the sacrifice that he made. That's why the Heavenly Father is going to give us all these different things, right? Verse 4, to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fadeth not away, reserved in heaven for you. We got spots reserved for us, man. We got undefiled rewards, all right, reserved for us.
Undefiled. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. That precept, Wisdom of Solomon.
Yep, Wisdom of Solomon 4.
Yeah, man. It said striving for
Undefiled rewards. Yeah.
bro. Because anything that you're awarded with in this society is
Yeah.
defiled. A woman.
Damn, sign of the rewards.
Yeah, fine, bitch, right? All right. She ran through. She's defiled. She'll leave you. You got all this.
Bitches on Instagram, TikTok, getting programmed.
Right. It's like, man, you go to a nice restaurant, you can eat good. All right. There's 18,000 niggas that use the same fork.
Yeah.
You know, it's nasty. And then they just ran it through the washer. You know, the food that they got, it looks good on the plate, but the process and the
pork in the back.
It's nasty. It's
lobster.
On the same utensil that they flipped the damn bacon with.
Some sodomite sat there before you got there.
Nasty. A bitch was on her period. And she's your waitress, and sometimes you can smell that. That should be nasty. But it's like, this is the society that we're in. So it's like, you go through it. But that's why it says, man, even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful.
Yeah.
You know, you might get a little bit of joy, but you really think about certain shit. It's like, man, you got to just act like it's just not even to enjoy it. For the little time, you gotta act like this ain't what it is. You even with a woman, if you actually dealing with a woman, you start thinking about certain shit, you just want to walk away.
You can't think about how that. Yeah,
you can't even think about certain shit just to be able to continue to maneuver,
just to live. You
know, but hey, in the kingdom, bro, everything is gonna be laid out perfectly for us, man. You know, perfectly for us, man. But did you have more?
No, that's it.
This is Psalms chapter 84 and verse 11. For the Lord Yahweh power is a sun and shield. The Lord Yahweh will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. No good thing will he withhold from him. So we're going to have access to everything that's good. You want to ask for something that's just going to be late. Obviously, I got it. Come on now.
I got more. That. Plenteousness is made ready. Plenteousness, man.
Man, bro, even when King David went off, Nathan told King David through the Lord, he was like, bro, if you wanted a woman, I could have gave you that. Wow. If you wanted anything, I would have gave that to you. I would have gave that to you.
Yeah, he would have got something better than her.
Yeah, looking at her, that's somebody else's. I'll give you better in whatever, But that's how the Lord, he's like, look, I will give you everything, the Lord is going to give that to us, man. That's why it says, I think you got quoted in the book of 2nd Ezra, but it says, all right, it will not be revealed until the end, the love that the Lord has towards his people. The Lord truly loves us as he chose us. Even out of all the bullshit that we did, he still loves us. And he chose us, to be his people. And he still wants to give us all of these things freely. So he's just going to put us in the right mind. All right. Give us new bodies to where we're going to be perfect, and then he can freely just hand it over.
To where we can handle them things, man. It says you being wicked, you know how to give your
good
sons.
Gifts.
Yeah, you know how to give your son good gifts. If he asks you for some fish, you ain't going to give him a rock.
Right.
All right? So how much more our Father, who's perfect, who's righteous, who has no flaws, and he created, he knows what I want more than me.
Right. I ain't even know I like that.
You're
gonna have it. I didn't even know that. What kind of fruit is this?
Wow, man. Oh, man.
Some heathen bringing it. Like, man, Thawada Yahweh. Man, we gonna be saying Thawada all day.
Bruh, oh my God. I be thinking, certain meals. Certain meals make you say your grace 18 times. You be thanking the Lord so many times. The food so good, man.
Meals, bro. Hey, because when Jake be throwing down, you go visit Jake brothers and everything like that, they throw it down, they be like, man, this food's so fucking good.
I be saying grace 18 times, man.
Thawada Yahweh Shai, bro. It's going to be a Thawada Yahweh Shai party.
Bro,
just all the time.
Stop.
Man, bro.
And we could go all day about the kingdom,
Yeah.
man. We only hit a few precepts going in on how glorious it's going to be, man. The whole
Yeah.
book promises, you know, peace onto the Lord's people. You know, right now we in the lowest state. We at the bottom. All right, we the offscouring of the earth. All right, but that's all going to change real soon. Starting with the Lord's men, that's who's going to be. It said that he going to raise us up out of the dunghill and set us amongst princes.
That's right.
In the book of 1 Samuel, man, we in this shithole, but hey, from rags to riches, man. From rags to riches. Overnight, says in the moment of twinkling eye, we shall be changed. From mortals to immortals, from corruptible beings to incorruptible beings. We gonna go from having nothing to having everything.
Hey, that's that song. It be in my head sometimes. It was about Jeezy. He said, "I used to have nothing, and now I got a whole lot of everything."
Wow.
You know, I was at the gym the other day. I was listening to Future, and he had this. He said, "We some poor, high class niggas made to be rich."
Wow.
And that's how we are right now. We poor in this lowest state, but we high class through the scriptures, man. We got a royalty about us through conducting ourselves according to the scriptures, and we're made to be rich. And it starts off with being rich in faith, you know, but we're going to be given all the riches and everything that comes along with it, just like King Solomon, you know. But I'm going to grab this precept off the comment board that Mathathia had put on there. This is Salakia. 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 14, it says, take heaven and earth to witness, for I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good, for I live, saith the Lord. And that's what the Lord is going to do, man. All right. He's going to get rid of the wicked.
Yeah.
All right. Evil.
Corruption.
All aspects. Evil in all aspects is going to be taken out of the earth, man. It says, yet a little while, and wickedness shall be taken out of the earth. Roughly paraphrasing that in the book of 2nd Ezra as well, man. You know? And I'm going to grab this real quick. Psalms chapter 37 and verse 3.
And shalom to, you know, all the Akim
shalom.
on the comment board, you know, Thawada, you know, for posting scriptures and so on and so forth. But you got it out.
Yep. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, Psalms 37 and verse, I'm going to start at 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb.
Soon cut down, broken in pieces. And again, it starts with this word. It says, "Is not my word like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?" So you're already being broken, man. You're already being cut up. You already been chopped to pieces, man. But go ahead.
Yep. It says, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Trust in the Lord, do good, delight yourself in the Lord. He gonna give you everything you ever wanted in righteousness. That's the formula. He not asking us to fucking do anything crazy. You know, or well, you know, at least to, you know, no, nothing, I can't put into words. Not asking us to do rocket science or anything like that. He's just telling us to do what's good for us. Look, it's good that you don't commit adultery, nigga. Like, don't do that. It's good that you don't eat pork. It's good that you know, listen to what's written. That's all he's asking us to do. It's good that you don't put a C-hip in you. All right? You don't tell your children no shit that's going to send them off. How much more the righteous judge, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he's guiding us and directing us. I know, well, you know, having children, you see, like, look, you see the effects instantly. When you don't listen to me, you fail. I told you to stop fucking with that. Now the shit fell on you. If you would have listened to me, you wouldn't have that knot on your head. It's the same with what's written. If you would have just did that, you wouldn't be in this situation or that situation, you know? We got more.
It says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass.
He shall bring it to pass, and he's not a man that he shall lie, and he's not slack concerning his promise. So all we gotta do is be committed to him, man. Be committed to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Be committed to his will, and he's gonna give us everything that not now. I don't want it now. I don't want a bunch of women now, because these bitches are retarded. All right, I don't want, you know, I don't want nothing here, man. I don't care about this place, man. I want this place to be gone. I want this place to be gone. I want Yahweh Shai to return, all right? And we want him to set up a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Okay, where the air is clean, where the food is clean, where there's not babies being taken underground into a tunnel to be fondled with, you know? Is children being abducted, man. Just abducting children, all right? And doing all type of ripping their face off and shit, man. Like, what's going on here? This is who's in rulership, and we
This
just
nigga
got,
literally just
then we got to go to
cursed.
work. Knowing all this shit, the people that's making the laws, this motherfucker's ripping faces off and using it and doing all type of freaky ass rituals, and then you got to go to work. All right, this Edomite, he's a freak at the house. All right, he does freaky shit at the crib, just like the people that's in rulers. And you just gotta keep. We ready to go. We ready to go, and we could tell. We could look at the world and see that the world is ready to go too. Said that it hasted fast to pass away, is vanishing, is languishing, approaching imminent death. Right? We on our way out, man. All right, we on our way out of this place. So just continue to endure. You know.
That's it. That's it.
You can close this out.
Hey, so having that said, man, Lord's what I was edifying, man, and we got to keep the kingdom, you know, at the forefront of our mind. You know, that's going to continue to get us out of this place mentally. You know, you get to thinking about certain shit here to weigh you down, but when you start drifting off, meditating on the kingdom, puts you in a whole different mood, a whole different perspective. And
quickly without care.
Yeah. He whose mind is stayed upon the Lord, he'll be quickly without care, man. You know? So having that being said, Lord, what I was edifying, we're going to give all praises
to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Chakodash.
The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing out this word in all sincerity and truth. With that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom. Baba.